turned off the Pioneer for a minute so I could get my camera all set up. As soon as I turned the lights on, there were hogs all down here, right here. They went that way. When I rounded this corner, it looked like mosquitoes out here in this field. They were everywhere. 5 or 6 big ones went right through there. They were all out in here too. No.
Keep the house down. Trees and that.
No, they're all right. Bunch of them have been eat up.
And eat up.
Yeah. Armadillos and other critters come out here and kill them. Something came, the first night I played with them, something came and dug up about half of them. Look at that. let's go 4-wheel drive here. See this tree? It leans a little bit more every year. Now there's a huge crack in it. Limbs are starting to fall out of it. I wonder if it got struck by lightning or something.
I got struck by 5 tons of ice.
See that big crack in the tree?
Stay away from that.
But the tree seems to be alive because leaves are popping out on it. That's a massive tree trunk too. Let's put it in perspective just how big it is with me standing beside it. What do you think? That's about 4.5, 5 feet across. Let's go see what the buzzards are eating. Yes, sir. Look,
Little gully right here, though.
this is collapsed. You could walk out here not long ago.
Yep, go good.
We'll take the camera and get some video of that. Look at the way the ground's washing away here into this gully. Some of the bigger trees are falling off in here. Before long, all these trees will be down in there. And I'm not going to get too close to the edge. That's got to be 50 feet. That's probably that drop off right there. Probably close to 80. Maybe more than that. Another couple of beautiful trees have fallen. Before long, these big trees will be down in there. And the washout's going back that way. It's getting worse and worse. Walk over there, take a look. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Let's get over here and get a better picture, see just how washed out this area is. See where the grounds give way there. Water actually goes into the ground and underneath where we're standing. I don't know if you can see the bottom down there. That's got to be 60 feet probably. This big tree just broke off and fell. Big, beautiful tree. And once wood falls, it's worthless. Only good for burning. You see the bank right there. Wow. That's incredible. There's a lot more trees than we realize that have fallen down in here. All right, let's see if I can get out of here without falling myself. Check out what beetles will do to your tree. See that? That'll kill your tree. That's probably 12, 15 feet deep. So this big tree will be one of the next to go. So that gully's coming back to the road this way. Hey Nora. Say bark. You check on any trees? Let's check out this tree that fell across the path. Only good for firewood now. I don't think the wind is what did this tree in. I think the tree was already dead. If you notice, there's a lot of rot up inside the tree, and it rotted from the bottom. The bottom's hollow, which means that no timber person's gonna want the wood for it. But there's plenty more trees out here. Yep, that's what happens. The tree gets really old, and you need to thin them out when they get that old, because they start rotting down around the bottom. If they get struck by lightning, they get a crack. The crack weakens it, and before you know it, you got a tree on the ground. And lots of firewood.
Yeah, I was walking on this day.
Oh, it's real bad down there.
That's no bottom.
Take a look at this gully here, see what it looks like.
Yeah.
What you see, Nora? See anything good down here?
No, she took off there like a shot. Chase something. Whatever it is, 80 yards at the end of the hill.
Probably a deer. This is beautiful. I love walking out in the woods. Let's go see how deep this gully is now. Every year it gets worse, and unfortunately there's no way to fix it. There's nothing we can do to stop this. See this tree? This is an example of a tree that's going to die. It's already dead. It's a beautiful tree. It's probably 200 feet tall, but nobody will cut it for wood because the bank is hollowed out underneath it, which is killing it from the roots up. So this is a big washout around that tree. That's a nice tree. That's a beautiful tree right there. Now you can sort of get an idea of what the bottom here looks like. And it's really nice just to come out here and sit for a few minutes and relax. This is a great place to come out and not hear any cars, no trucks, no people, nothing. It's like the Amazon jungle out here. Except in the middle of summer, you get bit by a snake. You don't want to do that in the middle of summer. This is another deer paradise. Any line of the week you can come out here. This is probably I'm gonna guess and say a 40-acre field, 50 maybe. There are deer everywhere. Last night I was out here and there were hogs everywhere. See that? What a beautiful sight. 2 Honda Pioneers. Have you seen that thing I call the bear cave?
The what?
The bear cave.
Yeah.
I want to show you something. Get out just for a second. You ain't got to walk far. This is worth seeing.
You get the bear den over
Check this out. Yeah.
This is a good one then.
There used to be a bunch of claw marks down in there where something was burrowing in or making a bedding area out of it down in there.
That could very well be a good bear den.
Yeah.
Very well be a good one.
Every time I come out, that tree's about 4 or 5 inches lower. Before long, it's going to be out in the pasture. See that big tree over there? That's a nice one.
Yep. Washing away, washing away.
What you think, Delta?
Well, not to though, with the trees and stuff, but there's so many steep hollows.
You ever see that movie Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
That's something like that monster was in, a tree like that over there. All right, let's head down. Look at the river, see how high it is.
Yellow River. Go swimming, Laura. Swim, Delta. And that box is still in the tree. What do you think those guys are doing? Just going out fishing? Riding, maybe fishing. They might be fishing, not. That dog's like a monkey. Huh? That dog's like a monkey.
I got a letter in the mail from them the other day wanting me to donate $100 to some sports fund or something.
Donate $100.
They sent a form letter. It had check boxes on it that said, we appreciate your continued support and donation of something, some sporting fund. Please check the box for your continued donation. One box was 100, one was 500, and one was 1,000. What's wrong with you, dog? Lay down in that brook, man. Alright, this is what the Pioneer's made for.
What?
Going through mud. Mud and ground. Gator stays right down in here a lot of times. Check out this beaver damage to this big tree over here. I saw this a couple of weeks ago and I thought it's where my son had a hatchet beating on the tree, but now we looked at it, I think this is where beavers have been chewing on the tree, which is unusual. Beavers will chew down hardwood, but they don't really like to because it's so hard, of course. But yeah, this is where beavers, let's see if I can get up close, where a beaver's been munching on this tree. You can see the pattern on the bark, how the bark is there's sort of a gradient pattern on the bark. That's where beaver teeth come down in it. And what will happen is they'll chew the bark off and the tree will get weak there and it'll actually kill the tree. There's another spot. I don't think this tree is going to last too much longer anyhow, because this whole little peninsula, I think, is going to disappear within a couple of years. This is where beavers came and built a den. There's actually a hollow area in this bank. Beavers would cut trees down and pile them up to cover up the hole. There's a nice cedar tree. And there's the lake. And there's the dog. Hey, Delta. trees are looking really good. I got like 4 sets of pine trees. Some of them you can't even see. All right, I didn't know that tree fell. Beautiful tree. I'm gonna take that piece of wood back up and keep it. Let's walk down here and see how the bridge looks. Are you hot, Delta? I need to dump some gravel on here. If I fall, you gonna get down here and help me get out? Yeah. You gonna throw me a rope? All right. Get a good picture of the wall now. It's sinking here. Wall's looking pretty good. A lot of the paper's wearing off the bags. 440 bags or 405. I forget exactly how many it was. It was a lot. And you can see the water's already got up as high as the top because there's a pile of trash on it. And a lot of the dirt's worn off underneath the bridge, between the bridge and the wall. So I've got to put some more gravel down there, but it's looking pretty good. See if we can see through there. Yep, it's clear.
Pretty good.
I'm glad you're here. I want to ask you about something. Let me see if I can get up out of here. Whoa! I dropped my camera. All right, I'm gonna bust my butt down in here. All right, there's that side. I still haven't done anything here. Hey, did you cut that tree? Did you cut that tree?
I ain't got no saw with me.
Oh, okay. That's a nice piece of wood. I'm gonna get it and take it back. All right. All right, let's ride over here. I want you to tell me something. Since you know more than I do about the history of this place. Watch out, go. What's that? Oh, that's tape. I got a temperature switch for the back car. I need to put on, get it going. Yeah. So over in here, there's 2 big metal plates in the ground. Have you never seen those?
Seems like I did one time. they can cut decaying.
They're right in here. I mean, they're big around, like 7 feet wide, and they're not mower decks. And then there's something like a manhole cover right over in here. You don't have any idea what that is? Those two big plates are really, really big. Like, it's gonna take, I might have to hook a chain or two with a backhoe to drag it out. I can't see what's up underneath them, but one of them has a piece of metal sticking down into the ground about that big around. And then there's a manhole cover. And I don't have any idea what that is. I just found it a couple weeks ago.
That might be a property line or something.
No, it's right there where those two creeks come together right there. Those two big pieces of metal are probably 1/2 inch thick. And they're big enough where they're not going to come out without some effort. And they're half buried in the ground. Let's take a look at my tree here. I hope I don't get bit by a snake in this high grass. It's pretty high. Last time I came out here, I stepped on a moccasin. This is a pear tree I planted 3 years ago. I don't think this guy's gonna make it. What do y'all think? It's springtime now, and he's not blooming at all. Yep, it's done, it's dead. I guess I need to dig it up. It's beautiful right now. See the flower? Isn't that nice? Spring's my favorite time of year. I want to show you something on my Pioneer. This guy got covered in mud. I want to say it again. The Pioneer is the best off-road vehicle you can buy. Absolute best. I went through mud, went up hills, down hills, even drove out into the lake one time, and it ran great. And check out my seats. Sometimes we have dogs that ride with us, so I made a custom set of seat covers. They're not finished. Right now I've got them taped up. You see my tape? But I've looked at a bunch of different seat covers online, and all the seat covers I found are terrible. I've ordered a couple and looked at them, and they're just really poor quality. They're trash. So I found this material I really like. It's a nice rugged material. A dog's claws could not scratch through that. So it took me a while to cut it, and I finally got it cut so that it's form-fitting. And I taped it so that it would be nice and form-fitting. And I finally found, it took me about a week to find an upholstery person who could sew it. So I'm going to take the seat home with me when I go home tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to take it to an upholstery shop, and they're going to take all this tape off, and they're going to sew it and make a form-fitting seat cover. And I'm going to put some elastic straps across it on both ends and the center. So this worked out really good. I'm very happy with it. I've had a hard time trying to find a good seat cover, and made this one. Everybody that saw me working on it said I was crazy, but it came out really good. So once I get it sewed up, it'll be good quality, and maybe I'll make some more.